red, yellow, blue, and black icons on the map, and we end up flipping these green infection cards that you will see, and this will end up setting up the board, and you will see 4 decks that each have a pandemic card. You will see where I'm putting these together into a stack, and that is the cards that we'll be drawing from. If we draw any of those cards, then an outbreak happens and things get wild. So let's strap in and see what we can come up with. We are playing as the researcher, the medic, the operation expert, and the scientist. The cards have already been handed out. Alright, so the first character that we will be playing as will be the researcher. And with the researcher, as any action, you may give a player or take any city card from their hand, and you must both be in the same city. The card does not have to match the city that you are in. And the 2 cards that we have are Mexico and St. Petersburg. So let's go ahead and start our turn. And we start our turn by drawing 2 research cards. We have Lagos and we have Tokyo. Okay, solid start. Our researcher already has 2 yellow pieces already to the puzzle, and we get 4 moves per turn. Now we get 4 actions per turn, so we can either move our pieces, or we can either build a research station, treat a disease, share knowledge, give the cards, or discover or cure. But we need to have 5 of the same cards, unless if I'm the scientist, and the scientist can do it with 4 cards. So very vital that we have that. So what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and take care of Mexico City. I think that's a good start. Yeah, so you'll notice that we added those 2 cards to Paris and to Buenos Aires, and the next player's turn will be the medic. Now the medic, it is vital that you have a medic on the team. The medic's abilities here are remove all cubes of one color by the treated disease. So I can pick up 3 cubes with just 1 action, and automatically removes cubes from the cured diseases from the cities that you have already prevented the disease. So very important. And we have Miami and Kolkata. So let's see what 2 cards we have here. And we have Seoul, and we have Washington. So it's a mixed bag right now, but for the I don't like how the red is building up over there, so I think we need to get him over to the Asia side of things so we can get the game board up and running again. So let's hopefully we can make this happen. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be discarding the soul card, and what this will do is allow my medic to fly all the way over to do 1 action. So now we have the operations specialist, and what we're going to be doing with them is is he can build a research station in any city that you are in. I don't have to discard a city card to build a city with this character. And once per turn, as an action, I can move from a research station that I built, and I can fly between those. So he's very versatile about traveling. Now, I did add the research station to Atlanta because I left that off the board the first time. But I think with him, we're going to go and shoot our way through I guess to Europe and pick up any cubes along the way. Kind of a safe bet, but let's see what cards that we end up drawing. Okay, we got Karachi. And we have our first epidemic. So with the epidemic, we move the infected rate of the marker up 1. So let me go ahead and show this. So we move the board up 1, then we draw the 3 bottom cards of the deck. Wait, no, I'm sorry. We draw the bottom card from the infection deck and put 3 cubes on that. And then we shuffle the cards and put them back on the top of the deck. What a play, oh my gosh. So we are in trouble in Europe right now. It looks like the SN has 3 of the cube, and it's in danger of being drawn as one of the next cards. So that's kind of going to be a focus because it's very close to being in an outbreak situation. So let's see how this is going to play out. Again, I'm going to stay with my guns on this one and move my researcher all the way on over to the other side and see how that works out. Our last character is the scientist. Now, what makes the scientist so great is you only need to get 4 cards of the same color to be discovered for the cure. And I have just 2 of the colors of black and red. So hopefully we can get some good cards. We got Madrid, which that has 2 color layouts right now, and then we got Chicago. So that is 3 or 2 blue colors. So I might be able to take care of blue pretty quick if I can get the scientist to have that. The medic has Washington, but for me to trade, I need to have them both meet up in Washington, and I flew the medic all the way over to Asia. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. I think I'm just I can't fly all the way over to any of these places to be in a relatively safe spot. No. There we have it. We have our first outbreak that we had in Essen just now. So essentially, we spread the cubes out to every single location that you see on the board right now that was touching that. So Europe right now is going to be, I guess, our main focus right now, and I think we might be safe for a little bit, but I need to hopefully we can get our researcher and draw a couple of additional cards here and see what we can get. Okay, that is a good card, and Istanbul. So with the cards that we have right now in regards to the researcher. There is a hand limit of 7, by the way, but I have 3 of the yellow cards. Istanbul, St. Petersburg, and Tokyo. So I can use those to kind of fly to where I need to be. And hopefully that'll work. So let's see where the researcher ends up going here, shall we? Oh my gosh, we just had another outbreak in Mumbai. Not good, not good. So we ended up spreading out the spaces that you see in the area here, and we ended up we moved the counter down. As you can tell on the bottom left side of the map here, that if we reach the bottom in terms of pandemic outbreaks, then it's game over and we're done for. So I don't know if this is going to be something that we'll be able to fight ourselves out of. But next up is the medic, and Johannesburg and Cairo. Looking at the cards here, we have 2 yellow, 2 black, and Washington. The medic can just walk right through and pick up each individual piece. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I can end up in Mumbai, but I can't actually cure it. So that's not exactly going to be beneficial there too much. But yeah, let's see how we're going to play this out. Alright, so the medic has flown into Africa and has been making its way, picking up the cubes that are in there. Thinking maybe I could get a trade in yellow, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But now we're on to the ops expert, and we got Milan, and we have London. So that's 2 blues. Need to think about building our facility so we can start turning in and maybe even start flying some of these characters from location to location, because the traversity of, or the map is getting just a little bit too difficult to start navigating. So it'll be interesting on this play. Oh my goodness. Alright, kind of a big play that we're doing right now. So I ended up building the facility on top of London, removed 1 of the cubes from the 3 so we don't have to worry about the outbreak. And now everything is all up to the scientists, because my play is to have the scientists go to London, get the card, and if I get a blue, just 1 blue, we can cure this. So as you can tell, we got the 2 blue already, and we only need 4, and London is now a base for research. Oh god. Yep. Okay, so this is going to make things a little bit more difficult. And next card is not a blue card either, so that does not help at all. Let's go and see how this is going to play out. Jeez, this is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. place there, but I think I don't want to trade and maybe pick up a cube. Probably get rid of Brandis Harris while I'm at it. I don't know. With the medic, we have the 30 cards right here. So we got Kolkata, Washington, and Cairo. So I may end up having to fly to Cairo to take care of some of those cards here. And we got Santiago. No, Santiago's pretty far away. I can't do that. And then Montreal. So 2 blues. I'm not really too concerned about blue right now. But I do need to get rid of Cairo or Kolkata or Cairo. I think I'm going to fly over to one of these places and get this resolved. I'm so sorry, guys. I completely forgot to flip over the 2 cards, and that we had to replay those. As you saw, there was another pandemic. These things are catching on like crazy. And the 2 cards, Seoul and Buenos Aires. So I need to go and get those added as well. This is going to be rough. We are getting pandemics and outbreaks left and right here, but we do have the operations specialist who has a pretty decent anti-size, so I'm hoping for some reds and some blacks. That way we can start building up, and we got 3 red. If I can get some research. The research has two black cards. I might have a decent play if I leave those in my hand, but I need to leave him. I think what I'll do is I'll just pick up the 3 on London, because that's getting kind of scary. And once per turn, as an action, move a research station to any city by discarding. That's it. Move from a research station to any city. Yeah, so I can fly out to any location. Don't really feel like doing that right now, but what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pick up London and end the turn. Alright, man, we got the 3 blues. If we can get 1 more blue, then we can get blue cured, and I got 2 yellows. That did not really pan out the way that I needed, and I'm not the researcher, so I still can't cure either of these. That is a shame. That is a shame. Is there any way that I can kind of salvage this? This is gonna be a little rough. I don't really have any plays. I may just go over to clear up some blue and maybe end up on Milan. At least that way the ops specialist can So it's the researcher's turn. Now, with the researcher, all I need is, well, the scientist needs 4, but if I can get one more, maybe I can make this play work. And we have San Francisco, and we have Lima. Okay, so we got 5. We can use this. Discard these 5 cards. All we need to do is get to a research station, and I got a couple of ways that I can do that. I think the easiest is just discarding, flying to Paris. Trade this in, so that's 1 to Paris, 1 to move, 1 to get that resolved, and I may as well pick up 1 cube in Paris while I'm there. So we're making some headway here. Now we are playing as the medic, and this is where things are getting a little spicy for sure. And I just hope that we don't get. There's 1 more left in here. 1 more left. Oh man, that was like, because the way you do is you cut the cards into 4 stacks, like I did at the very beginning, and then each card or each deck has 1, so they're evenly spaced. And right now I'm about halfway through the deck, and I think this was near the top of this one, so let's go and get this board set up. Okay, so probably the most important rule that just happened right now is that the counter for the game has increased to 3. So after every round now I flip over 3 cards, and you can see that right along the bar at the top there. And oh man, this medic needs to get on it. We got Bogota and we got Moscow, so not really something that's going to be too helpful, but I need to go and pick up probably Jakarta and get that removed so then another outbreak doesn't happen there. So the play that I'm planning on doing with the ops expert is building a city in Milan, so someone can take the card away. Oh, we got 2 reds though. Oh my gosh, I got 5 reds. Oh man, this is a game changer, I think. Okay. What we're gonna do is we'll just go ahead and turn in the 5 that we have for the reds here, and that cures that. And I was gonna pick up 1 of the blues along the way. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to flip the cards again. Okay, we're gonna stop that. I'm still gonna do that play, but let's go and reset this board real quick. 100% 2 outbreaks, even though we cured our red. And we are 2 outbreaks away from getting a game over. I'm hoping that the scientist can pull out something big. I do have a play that is lined up in Milan, and after this, it's all focusing on getting black under control. Of course, I pick this up, but that actually may be not that bad of a play. How do I get to the what does my researcher have? I need to basically get 5 cards. Researcher has 5 black cards. Okay. Or two, and I need 5. If I get the scientist and the researcher onto the same location, and I moved the 2 colors the wrong way here, so I'll just go ahead and move those back. Yeah, so I'm going to move the scientist over to the research station and cure blue. I think that's what we're going to do here. Alright guys, here comes the heart of the cards. Any Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there, if you haven't already and you've enjoyed the content, please be sure to like and follow the page. I upload my ASMR content 3 times a week, and this is the first time playing this board game kind of setup. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know, and I'll kind of tweak these going forward. I have plenty of board games that I'd like to try this with. So basically the researcher is on the same space as the scientist that we were on. The scientist has